Hey, how's it going, everyone? Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be good one today. Today's topic is, why do some men fail to lead? Well, a lot of men, they fail to lead because a lot of times you haven't really had that example growing up, where you're not really surrounding yourself with brothers that are actually leading their lives, leading their relationship, leading their significant other. A lot of times, guys, like I said, a lot of the times, guys are lazy and complacent. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we just so lazy, or we so used to seeing women do so much growing up, whether it was our auntie, mother, grandmother, and we just, I was just take the woman come in our lives and do the same thing to us. So we got to make sure that we're intentional. You know what I mean? Have a vision for our own self before we try to lead somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we can't really, you know, we struggle with leadership because we in that complacent mode. We kind of like just go with the flow type mode. We want to chill. We want to lay back. And a lot of times as men, we never really been pushed to be in leadership. You know, a lot of men you're dealing with or dealt with, never really been in charge of anything. Never really been a leadership or supervisor or a manager type situation. They've always just been a worker. You know, they never really been the boss, owner. So they have a different mindset than someone who's leading a team, who's the owner of a company. They have a different mindset when it comes down to leadership and tasks they got to get done and tasks they got to get performed. So that's why I think a lot of times a lot of men, they fail with leadership because they really don't know what it is. Some gotta look at leadership as dictatorship or do what I say. But you gotta realize leadership is, you know, you gotta have a servant mindset. You know, it's not about you. It's about taking care of the people around you. You know, make sure they're straight. You know what I'm saying? Like for me personally, like I said, it ain't really never about myself. It's always about wife, daughter, you know, whatever they need. You know, I'm last of the strings. You know what I mean? I'm not very selfless. Never really been about me. Never really been about my needs, my wants. Not to say I don't get it done. I'm thinking once I provide their needs and wants, I'm get taken care of naturally. You know, that's what leadership. It's all about, you know, setting examples, encouraging, inspiring, uplifting people. That's what leadership is all about for me. Like I said, a lot of men, like I said, we just too comfortable, or you know, been seeing women lead us in all different phases of our life, whether it's in childhood, young adults, adulthood. You know, you ain't really seen too many men, you know, taking leadership. Or you may see a man and a woman together, but a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, the woman's the one leading and guiding. Check out my YouTube channel, Coach JC. I'm out.